It's time for another episode of Brother Black One Speaks. That's right, it's all about love, relationships, and family. Come on, fam, let's work on this thing called life. And now, without further ado, here is Brother Black One.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Brother Black One, here with another strong video. Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. That's what Aretha sang about. That's what Rodney Dangerfield demanded. Said he couldn't get none. But guess what? Respect in a relationship is vital. Without it, you're doomed. Oh, before I go any further, I need y'all to do something for me. I need you to, hold on. Hey, I need you to like, subscribe, and share. It's free 99. No one has to know. All right, I'm going to turn my back while you go and do it. Hold on. Oh, you did it? Okay, back to the video. So listen, we're talking about respect today. It's something that underneath destroys relationships without any other things added to it. Respect is a foundation and a pillar of a relationship. Without it, you ain't got nothing. What forms of respect, what do they come in? Respect is listening to someone's opinions and values in a relationship. Respect is not demeaning someone or becoming condescending in a relationship. And usually disrespect is when the other person is not being appreciated in a relationship. There's no value. You see no value in another person. Some people do it consciously, some people do it subconsciously. But at the end of the day, it's all about disrespect and a lack of respect. And it's a mutual thing. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. And I'm going to tell you something. Whether you've been in a relationship for 2 years or 32 years, you may think everything is fine, everything is going on easy street, and your needs are being met. But at the meantime, have you checked in to find out how the other person feels as it pertains to how they feel in a relationship? Have you thought about that? No. And then people wonder why, like, you've been in a relationship for so many years and all of a sudden, poof, it seems like that person says, I want a divorce. And you're like, oh my gosh, out of nowhere. Nah, it ain't that easy. You know why, deep down. But see, you the one that asking for prayer in the prayer meetings. And you trying to have the girlfriend's power hour. Trying to figure out why all of a sudden Day Day or Rara wants or Shanika or Shamik wants a divorce. You know why. I don't know what happened. They just, and I thought, see, you thought. You know they say what you assume. You know they say when you assume. That's why it's a good idea to check in your relationship to see how things are going. To see if the person is happy. Are both of you happy? Remember, this is not a two-way street. I mean, it's not a one-way street. This is a two-way street. If that's the case, see, a lot of y'all need to have a relationship with yourself. You talking about you want to be in a relationship, but then when you get in a relationship, you want to be in a relationship. You want the benefits of a relationship, but you don't want what comes with being in a relationship. You don't want to honor and uplift and support and build. You want that person to do all the heavy lifting. And you just sit back on flowery beds of ease just taking it in. And some people, they are fine with that. But that's a lonely existence. And all it takes is just one day out of thin air for them to get that clear revelation. And when they get that revelation, trust and believe, all bets are off. And then when the person wants to end a relationship, you trying to scramble like a quarterback in the backfield trying to salvage something. But guess what happens? You on your opponent's 20-yard line. It's 50 seconds left in the game. You in the fourth quarter. And you down by 15. And you expect to have this Hail Mary victory to save your relationship. And guess what? You end up getting sacked in the backfield. Loss of yardage. Turnover on downs. The other team is going to kneel. And the clock is going to run out. You seen how in football games, how when they get that snap and all they got to do is get a first down. And then after it gets to a certain time, you can't stop the clock. Same way in your relationship. You can't stop the clock. You've been in the game the whole time. But you're not really present in the game. And you wonder my relationship's over. Because you didn't do what you were supposed to prepare yourself to be on a team. You cheating yourself. And you wonder why that person wants to end a relationship. And you guys better get a grip on this thing. Because life is too short. If you're sitting there miserable. And then, oh yeah, another big sign of disrespect is, if I haven't mentioned already, is taking somebody for granted. That ain't cool, friends. It's not cool. You better get it together. You better find some way. If you haven't been doing it and you need to think about it, you better stop. And you better figure it out. You better go over there before it's too late. Because when the ref blows that whistle, that's the ball game. You don't want to be like Chris Webber, National Championship, trying to call a timeout when you don't have no timeouts left. And you looking stupid. You don't want to do that. And then you want to stop blaming the other guy, your teammate, for why your relationship ain't working. You better look in that mirror. That mirror is a dangerous thing when used properly. If you don't look into it, you're going to be subject to what you think are. But when you look in that mirror, you can see everything about yourself that you need to work on. So don't be looking around trying to blame people or why your relationship worked because of lack of respect. It's easy for some, but hard for others. You know, back when I can look back in my marriages, there pretty much was a level of disrespect there. That over a time period was building and festering till there's a point of no return. Now the other parties, they were trying to figure out, oh, what's wrong, or whatever, or we can make it work. Nah. You know, when you're in a relationship, you got to take your head along with your heart in relationships. So many of us leave with our hearts and leave our head at home and wonder why stuff ain't working out. It takes two. It takes everything to make a relationship work. I don't know what to tell you. You know, so on this Father's Day, I hope that this message will penetrate and you take heed to it. And it's okay. If a person says, well, that's just me and I whatever, whatever, that's okay. Let them be who they are. And when you're gone, what's that saying goes? You miss the water when the well run dry? Oh, yes. You're going to miss that water. You definitely going to miss that water. This Brother Black One here with another strong video on this Father's Day. Peace.
Thanks again for tuning in with another broadcast of Brother Black One. Until next time, family, peace and love.